Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly read. This weekly read will run somewhere around the 17th to the 24th, although you know it doesn't really stay within that time frame. And this is the reading for Aquarius. Aquarius, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I do want to say, remember about, that the readings are general and they may not always fit you. Make sure you check out other aspects of your natal chart or go to and have a look at another reader. Okay, I am just using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot for your reading this week. What's happening for Aquarius? Okay, let's have a look. Oh, that's not a great way to start, is it? Are you feeling left out in the cold from something? This card sort of shows two people who are in a pretty bad way here. You know, they're quite injured, quite hurt. They're cold. I don't think they have any shoes on their feet, or they barely have feet coverings. So it implies they're very cold and wrapped up. And here there is a window to a church. So it's like there is something on the other side that they're missing here. They're not seeing what's here that's being left to them. So they're feeling left out in the cold, but actually they have great opportunities sitting here, but they can't see them because they're too preoccupied with feeling sad and being left out in the cold here. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles coming in next, and the Nine of Pentacles talks about being independent, standing in your own glory, like having enough money and resources to see you through. So you could have come out of something, but you're coming out on top here. So coming out of this situation has really left you in a feeling of feeling more powerful, more ready to approach the future. Now the Page of Swords is here. So we're looking at perhaps you really being able to speak your truth, being able to be honest with yourself, being honest with others, but you're definitely taking on this energy of delivering. Oh, look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. All right, so this week is one where perhaps you feel a little bit like you've been left behind, but actually you're going to really stand in your truth this week. It's lovely. Okay, so there could have been things that have been hidden from view. Sometimes with the moon, it can be, like a human level where we're not seeing something that's really obvious for us. But the moon can often talk about the universe having things hidden from us for a deliberate reason. You could also be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces here. But it very much feels like you don't have all the information here, and that's okay, because I think that you have had your closure and you've moved on, whatever this was. Beautiful. We have the Empress coming out here. So you have the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. So very much standing in your power this week. Very much trusting the universe, wanting to do new things, feeling alive, wanting to produce, rebirth. Beautiful feeling here. Oh, look at this. Really standing in your power here. Now, some of you, this is the Queen of Swords. She is your card. Wow. Very, very strong cards for people this week. There is a feeling here that you are finding out things about yourself that you have not known before. So there's like this feeling that you're opening up your own world here, and it's like you're not really concerned about what's going on everywhere else because you are really living in your truth, really expanding your own energy, really sitting in your power here. Really understanding, yeah, you've gone through some sort of cycle here. You've closed out a cycle. If you haven't done that yet, it's about to happen here. The moon is definitely in the right place for this to happen at the moment. So you've been waiting to close out something here, but you're experiencing this amazing rebirth. It's like you are, really grabbing hold of what is available to you here. Oh, look at this. And then the Fool card. A lot of major arcanas coming out in readings this morning. You are no different. You have 4 of them in this reading out of 5 cards. Pretty awesome, Aquarius. This is about you taking a leap of faith now. And then we have the Strength card. Wow. Oh my goodness, there's only one card here that isn't major arcana. This is about you really finding your power here. Look at the passion that you're moving forward with. Definitely feeling the energy and moving forward. There is, however, some sort of decision to make here. So I'll get a little bit more information and we'll move into that. But it does lead to your happiness. This decision is something that you need to make. Okay, 4 of Pentacles here. All right, I can see where this is going. Okay, so you've walked away from something that has not served you here, or you've been left out in the cold. You may have been feeling a little down, maybe not have seen your way forward. And I want to say to you, this was the end of you getting to this end of this cycle here. So now you're sort of coming out as this, you know, Nine of Pentacles, beautiful energy of wanting to stand in your truth and finding this sunshine here, which of course the sun illuminates the moon energy here. So it's like you've seen yourself. It's like you've understood who you are, and you've sort of grabbed this idea of, you know, really being able to speak your, you know, truth, be really honest, not worrying about your ego, like really flying forward here. You're closing out some sort of cycle here, and I feel like with the moon here, the cycle was around self-doubt and self-value, and it's gone. It's like you're understanding your true value, you're understanding yourself now, and you're really standing in your power here with the Strength card here. Now, I can't discount that if you're looking at a love reading here, you could be dealing with a Leo. There are a few cards of Leo here. And that to me means that there's some happiness coming in front of you once you make a decision. But for me, this decision here, this sort of stalemate energy, is you getting used to this new version of yourself, because there's still some part of this that you want to hold on to. So even though you're being given this great opportunity to move forward in this beautiful energy of really finding who you are and feeling very, very comfortable, you're so passionate here, and the Ten of Cups is here. So it's sort of like you have this journey in front of you now where you can see everything you wanted. It's like you can see into the future and see exactly the way you want to go. Now, if this is in love, there's still this sort of discomfort here with this Four of Pentacles, where you're sort of feeling a little bit like you want to hang on to that old version of yourself. But I can tell you that the universe is not going to let you do that. There's a very strong feeling here that this old version, I'm going to put another card on it. Yeah, Five of Wands on that. Yeah, so we have the Four of Pentacles and Five of Wands. This old version of yourself is very, very difficult to let go of. So it could be, for example, that, you know, you've decided to give away work to follow your life path, and the work has held you back for so long because you've been worried about money or been worried about the material aspect of it, and there's still a little bit of conflict around that. But I want to say to you that everything is shining beautifully in your future with the sun there. It's like it's lighting up those parts of your life that you had either forgotten about or put by here, because there's this beautiful feeling that you are really, really finding out what you're capable of, Aquarius. What you are truly capable of here. You just have to let go of this little bit of self-doubt that seems to be just rearing its head here. Okay, so the card we have out is the Gatherer. So let's just read the Gatherer for you. Look at the resources you already have close at hand. This is a time of abundance. Everything around you is ripe and ready for harvest. Banish the notions of scarcity that have limited your choices and coloured your destiny. Pack your food for the winter and start with the low-hanging fruit that is all around you. This is your worry and your fear here with scarcity. But I can say to you, everything else in your reading talks of abundance and great happiness. You just have to be prepared to let go of this little bit of yourself that's still, this little part of yourself that's still making you doubt how amazing you are and how you are ready for this beautiful future that's coming in front of you here. Have a fantastic week, Aquarius.